Bitcoin is digital money, but it's not like PayPal or your bank app. It's not owned or controlled by anyone. It's peer-to-peer. That means if I want to send you Bitcoin, I don't need a bank. I don't need permission. I just do it directly. Imagine sending money online without asking a company to approve it. That's Bitcoin. Why was it created? To understand Bitcoin, you need to understand why it was created. Remember 2008, the system cracked, and instead of reform, they gave us bailouts, debt, more control, and the same broken system. Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin as a solution, a way to opt out. He even left a message in the first Bitcoin block. Bitcoin is not just tech, it's a peaceful protest. It's a system where no one can create more money out of thin air, no one can block your transactions, no one can devalue your savings with inflations. Bitcoin gives power back to the individual. Okay, but how does it work? Bitcoin runs on something called the blockchain. Think of it as a giant notebook that records every transaction ever made. That notebook is copied and synced across thousands of computers around the world. These computers are called nodes. Whenever someone sends Bitcoin, all these nodes check the transaction to make sure it's valid. If they all agree, the transaction is added to the next block, like a new page in the notebook. And once it's in there, you can't erase it. It's permanent. Bitcoin is secured by miners, computers that solve complex puzzles to add new blocks to the chain. And for their work, they are rewarded freshly minted Bitcoin. That's how new Bitcoin enters circulation. Why is it trustworthy? You might be thinking, okay, but can I trust it? Bitcoin is trustless. You don't have to trust anyone because the system itself makes cheating impossible. There's no CEO to bribe, no bank to hack, no government to inflate it. Every 10 minutes, a new block is added. The rules never change. The supply is limited to 21 million coins. Ever. That's it. It's like digital gold, but even better. Easier to store, harder to fake, divisible down to 100 million parts called Satoshis. Why is Bitcoin revolutionary? Let's get real. Fiat currencies like the dollar, euro, yen, they all lose value over time. Inflation eats your savings slowly, silently. Bitcoin is deflationary. Over time, it becomes harder to get, like gold, but with a known limits and better properties. And for people in countries with corrupt regimes, hyperinflation, or banking restrictions, Bitcoin is not an investment, it's a lifetime. You can carry your wealth in your head with 12 words. You can send value across the world in minutes. No borders, no middlemen, no censorship. Is Bitcoin money or an investment? Some people say Bitcoin is not real money because you can't buy a coffee with it. Not yet. But let's be honest. How often do you buy coffee with gold? Bitcoin is evolving. Today it's mostly used as a source of value, like digital gold. In the future, it can be money too, especially with the new tools like the Lightning Network that make Bitcoin faster and cheaper to use. It's money the way money was meant to be, free, neutral, and borderless. Is not Bitcoin too volatile? Yes, Bitcoin's price moves a lot. It's volatile. But zoom out. Bitcoin has gone from less than 1 cent to tens of thousands of dollars in just over a decade. That kind of growth doesn't come without volatility. Remember, this is a new asset, a new form of money. In the early days, every technology looks unstable, but over time, adoption brings stability. Bitcoin versus crypto. What's the difference? Now, here's where I get real with you. Not all crypto is Bitcoin. In fact, most crypto is noise. Projects with CEOs, marketing teams, and tokens created out of thin air. They are not decentralized, they're not scarce, and they're not here to fix the money. Bitcoin is different. It's the only truly decentralized, leaderless, fixed supply digital money. Everything else, it's either an experiment or a distraction. So Bitcoin is not just code, it's not just money, it's an idea that you should control your wealth. That money should be free from corruption, that the future can be built on truth, not trust. Whether you're ready to buy, still learning, or just skeptical, that's okay. what matters. What matters is that you're thinking critically. In a world full of noise, Bitcoin is silent. If you learned something today, hit that like button. It helps more people discover Bitcoin. And if you want more videos about Bitcoin, personal finance, and how to build real freedom, subscribe and join me on this journey. Drop a comment below. What do you think about Bitcoin? Revolution or risk? Real ones know this is my own brand. No link, but if you find it, the code STACK5 is yours. Let's see who's paying attention. See you in the next video.